What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Friday.
Woo, woo.
It's Nerd Dan. How you doing? How's everybody? What's going on? How are you doing?
Very good. Wonderful.
Absolutely. We got Dusty. We got Drew. We got Avery. And we got Zach.
Notice
crew
how
is
Avery
here.
slid right on in there. It's just,
Yeah. Andrew was just about to confess some big announcement.
Yep. You guys ready?
Sure.
Dusty and I have finally decided to make everybody aware.
Where's the button?
That's a record, man. We're at a minute 4 seconds. A minute 4 seconds. That's a new record. Well done. Well played.
Actually, what I wanted to say today is October the 27th. I am officially the father of a 30-year-old.
Hey.
Today. Is that not insane?
Yeah.
My friends who have known me since high school, do you guys not feel fucking old now?
Your son is a
Because
living
I
embodiment of the time I've been out of high school.
Yeah.
So,
I-
yeah.
Woo!
His oldest literally was born right around graduation, right? Like right after. Oh my god.
Well, October of '93.
Yeah.
When did you guys graduate?
Or like July of '94 or June. Yeah. So we were '94. But like, so yeah, it's basically 30 years. So
Yeah, I was becoming a father, and you guys were still seniors in high school.
yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. We made a better decision.
Yeah, I know.
Andrew's got no pull-out game.
Nope, none at all. But
my mother offered to fake your death so that you could escape and live a life without children.
Yeah, well, you never know. I might have taken her up on that at some point, but no. I'm very happy. Very happy.
Well, happy birthday, Mikey.
Yep.
Happy birthday, Mikey.
He and his sister and her fiance left earlier today to head to Orlando for a 3-day excursion in Orlando, and I bought them tickets to Universal's Halloween Horror Nights, and that's what they're heading to right now.
Nice.
So, yeah, something they like to do. The funny thing about it, I asked my daughter, I said, "You guys have done Halloween Horror Nights before?" And she said, "Yeah." And I said, "Do you enjoy it?" She goes, "No." She says, "I freaking hate it, but they love watching me hate it." So the guys get a kick out of her freaking out.
Yeah.
So, and I asked him, I said, are you worried that somebody might try to come up and scare you? And Raphael's like, dude, you got a 6 foot tall black guy and Michael, who's big, huge guy surrounding her. They're not coming anywhere near her.
Yeah.
And I said, well, okay, there you go. Because Mike's a big boy. He's a big boy. And Romel.
Wow.
That tells a lot. A lot. Raphael.
Wow. I don't even know. That's some Freudian shit right there.
Well,
bro.
you know what's so funny? I was going to bring this up in my live stream tomorrow night. I have had an issue for many, many years. Now, I've known my sister since she was born 40 some odd years ago. And I've known my daughter since she was born 20 some odd years ago. I screw up their names constantly.
Yeah, well, we do that here as well.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They're the only two names I screw up. And I was telling my wife this evening, in my mind, I don't know what it is. I don't mess up anybody else's names. And it ticks my daughter off that I screw up and call her my sister's name from time to time. And this evening I was talking about my sister and I said Ayla's name. And it's like, what the hell is wrong with me? And it's not an old man thing. It's not I'm getting old and forgetting. I've done it since Ayla was a baby. I've screwed up their names. I do not. And it's the only, and I asked my wife, I said, do I mess up anybody else's names? And she says, not on a constant, continuous basis. And I don't know why. It's so freaking weird.
Well, now you just inserted Ramel into your family tree, so.
more jokes there I'm not going to make.
I know. I wish Ramel was here.
How y'all doing tonight?
Good, man. Good. This good week. It was a little stressful week. But I'm glad we got some good stuff done. We're getting ready for next week. We got a lot of stuff going on. We worked on the RPG. We're working on some marketing stuff, building audiences, which we'll be talking about very soon. And we're starting to put together. Really, it's just right now what we're doing is we've been on the back end focusing on traffic and generating eyeballs, and so far it's doing all right. Like we're building and growing, and we're getting some stuff going on. Hey, what's up, Kyle? Kyle says, "Happy Friday! Always great listening to the Nerd Den." Welcome, sir.
Did you pay?
We got to get Kyle on here too. Kyle's honorary. That Kyle can hang.
Did you send him a check in order to say that?
I did. Yeah. No, Kyle's legit. Kyle can come in. He can hang. He can edgelord with the best of them. So. Anytime, Kyle. You say it. You say it. I know you don't want to do
okay?
Huh?
Is shit posting okay? I can take the gloves off.
Yeah, no. Kyle's a witty motherfucker, though.
Okay.
He's a witty motherfucker.
You guys want to see some CGC books, or you got something else?
Yeah, absolutely. I do have, and I actually have something. So there are two. I will say this. I'll tease because we'll do your CGC books.
Okay.
There are two. So my birthday's coming up. My birthday's in November, 11/11.
Oh crap! I forgot that is coming up. Isn't
Veterans Day. Yeah, it's pretty easy to remember, Andrew. It's just 4 1s. Can't really forget it.
11/11.
Huh?
11/11.
That's right. I'll be 27.
More like 47, 48.
Yes.
How old will you be?
I will be. I think. I don't actually know. I think I'm going to be 48.
Yeah, because I'm 48.
Heavy.
Yeah, I think I'll be 48.
The delusion is heavy in this sphere tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely delusional. So, you know.
Oh, hold on a second.
Oh God, he's got a scam call. Look at him.
Hello. So happy.
Hello.
Wait, does my camera work?
Hello. Oh, they hung up.
Oh damn!
I got one while we were out driving that was so perfect. I literally hung up the phone and turned to my wife and said, "If my recorder did not work, I'm gonna be so pissed."
Ooh, she. Wait, hold on, dude. You doing a she drawing? What is that?
No. What happened? Where's my cam?
I don't know.
Disappeared.
Oh, he completely dropped.
Oh.
He completely dropped. He'll come back soon. It's fine. We're all technologically advanced here. So my birthday's coming up. So one of the things that I've been looking at, because Melissa's always like, doesn't know what the hell to get me, and I always want. I use my birthdays for those artist edition books, right? And so I've been looking at I was looking at artist edition books. Especially that Walter Simonson artist edition book.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, there are two. I just stumbled across two artist editions that are coming out next year that I think you guys are going to really like. So I'll talk about that in just a minute. But let's see, Avery, what we're looking at? You got the omnibus.
Yeah, this was the She omnibus. I was trying to find the Narwhal Nosferatu adaptation, and I couldn't find it.
Oh, turn on a slide. How big is this She book? Show how thick it is. Oh, it's so nice, dude. So many pages.
Yeah, and we were talking about Bad Girl comics signed by Billy Tucci, and I found this that I backed, and this is volume 1 of the She omnibus. This is Billy Tucci's She from the 90s.
Wow.
So I figured I'd show a little bit of this.
He really did a lot of work, didn't he?
Yes. I mean, this dude was a rock star then.
Yeah, he was. He was always super indie.
Yeah.
Like that guy just like always did his own thing.
Yep. And he still does really well.
Wow, man. What a killer offering to be like, yeah, here's the 400 issues that I did.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how many more past this he has. But,
oh, well, I don't know. He never stopped drawing though, right?
no, I don't know how many more recent She books, but he had this one, The Return of the Warrior. This is him bringing She back. This is the hardback.
Oh, nice. Oh, it's a hardback?
It's a hardback.
Oh shit. And that's recent.
This is recent.
Yeah, style got a little better, huh?
Oh yeah. Well, over 20 years he never stopped.
Yeah, grinding.
He definitely got a lot better. But this was cool in the 90s. Everybody thought this was the shit then.
Yeah, it was pretty cool because it was like ninjas were in, hot women were in, samurais.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like it was a pretty big
everything
deal.
Cool into one thing.
It was like the bad girl genre.
Yep.
Yeah, bad girl. She and the Crow.
Yep.
And like Lady Death.
Yep. And there were a lot of smaller ones too. Like remember Razor?
Yep.
It was a whole thing. And Brian Pulido's still doing Lady Death.
Yeah, he's killing it.
These books came out really nice.
Wow. Yeah, those are really well. Do you know what printer he used?
No. I do not.
Mm.
We could probably find a way to ask him. He seems to be pretty personal.
Yeah, he's always I've seen him. He's always at Heroes Con. I could ask him at Heroes Con.
Yeah.
We'll probably have to buy his book to get the question answered, but
you can't go wrong by the book.
Yeah.
I've got other stuff I backed by him too, like this one he's writing, Samurai Somni or something like that.
Mm.
But these came signed, which is awesome. And it came with more stuff than just this. The campaign came with more stuff.
That's awesome. So did you just get these books in?
No, I've had this, man. My to-read pile of stuff that's been coming in that I backed over the last couple of years.
This is big.
Is huge. Huge. Like I can start showcasing different indie books every week.
That's so cool.
And probably have something for the next several months. Like it came with stickers, bookmark, this print, one of the pages, stickers, cards. There's trading cards. Comes with all the Ricka Racketa. Yeah, I've got some that aren't even opened yet, and I'm like, wait, what? I'm not sure what's in this. I just got another one from Zach a few days ago that I totally forgot I backed. So,
those are great, man.
You got a what from a what? What did I send you?
Not you.
Oh, another Zach?
Different Zach.
Your boy Zach.
Your boy
not
Zach.
You.
Oh well, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, he's not as famous as I am.
I got something. It's true. I have something to show you guys, kind of interesting. I've had this. So I printed this out. I have a sheet of paper on here. This sheet of paper, like this specific one. It's not a photocopy. I printed this out Saturday, July 22nd, 2000. So this sheet of paper is 23 years old, right? And it's still damn good condition. It is back in the day. So there's a comic artist named Scott McDaniel, and Scott McDaniel was really, really good at hitting deadlines and doing high quality stuff. He did a lot of Daredevil work, and he did a lot of Batman,
a lot of Nightwing,
right? And Nightwing, right? And how long was he on? I mean, he must have been on for several years, right?
He had decent runs from what I remember.
Yeah, he had pretty good runs. It's just
his Daredevil run was marred by that terrible costume with the shoulder things.
Yeah, but that wasn't really his fault.
They're actually bringing that costume back. There's a limited series called Daredevil armor, black armor, or something like that, where they're bringing back that costume. So I have no idea why it wasn't very popular. At least if I remember correctly, it wasn't very popular. But well,
back in the day, Scott McDaniel on one of he would post his blogs, and he always used to post his process pages. Like, here's my sketches, here's my layouts, here's my final pencils, here's the ink, that kind of stuff. One of the days on he posted on July 22nd or whenever I found it on 2000. This was his penciling schedule for 11/3/1998. So November 3rd, 1998. This was his schedule, and so I thought I'd share because it's pretty fucking cool. Check this out. So, and it's a little blurry, but that's actually the print. So it's not. So there is Scott McDaniel penciling schedule. And you can see, like, that's Nightwing number 32. He does a script review, reference gathering for one day, design work, and then that Thursday and Friday he does layout stuff, and then Saturday is spare, meaning if he has to make up stuff. And he's Christian, so he always takes off Sundays. So he took off the Sunday, and then he goes into layouts, page 7 and 8, and then pencils, page 1. You can kind of see how he goes through this whole schedule, right? Isn't that great? And it shows you exactly how he organizes his week, organizes his month, so that he's even taking off that Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for Thanksgiving, right?
Cool.
Isn't that
That's
neat?
pretty cool.
Isn't that cool? And I've had this for 23 years because I love it as an example of, like, how to manage your time, and especially like in the arts and stuff like that, right? It's just excellent.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
It is cool.
So I don't know. I felt like sharing it. I like process crap. It's a thing.
Yeah. I like to do layouts for several pages at a time.
Yeah. I actually had an idea tonight. The kids, my kids want to do comics. And so I was like, oh, well, I'm going to show them. So this weekend, I'm going to show them how you can take some typing paper and fold it in half and put some paper in there and staple it. And you have a little comic book and, really basic stuff. But I was thinking about it and I was like, that actually might be a really cool way to do because when I do my layout pages for a book, I'm drawing in the dimensions of a comic, just smaller on typing paper. Basically, I do tiny little thumbnail sketches, and then I actually make the page, about like this big, right? And so I was like, oh, well, it might be actually kind of cool if I actually did that in a little comic book, like, so that they could learn, right? But it also has a function for us. So for the stuff that we're going to be doing once the RPG is live. So I don't know. I'm just thinking about interesting ways to get the process out, and I don't know, having a little stack of like mini comics for sketches might be kind of cool.
Yeah.
That could be cool.
Great.
Whatever that means.
Great.
What?
Whatever that means. Thanks, Dusty. Andrew, you're off camera. Are you on? Or is he like going to the bathroom?
Nope. Got a telephone call from my mother-in-law. I had to take that. So.
Oh, okay. Do you want to show your CGC stuff?
Absolutely, man.
Let's see. Wait, let me put you solo. What'd you get?
All right, hold on a second. Why does it always seem like my camera zooms in sometimes? Because, oh well. Anyway, I believe 8. I got 8 new books.
Dusty.
Getting down and jiggy.
I dig it.
Drew.
I dig it.
Okay. First one.
Wait.
Nope.
Kyle says, hold on. Kyle says, automated paid message number 1. Hey, Todd, you handsome devil. What would you like for your birthday? Automated paid message. I told you he was an edgelord.
All right, so
music is perfect.
First one I got. This has no significance other than it's a fantastic looking book. is Detective Comics number 618 from 1990. It's a 9.6 copy, and it's a gorgeous Norm Breyfogle issue. Why are you laughing?
Because the music is just so perfect, bro. It's the best. Dusty hit a home run. That is amazing. Norm Breyfogle.
I remember I've had this issue. I've read this issue. It's gorgeous. I mean, very nice, very nice. Now this next one, I actually have a customer who might be interested in it. I actually showed it to him ahead of time before it got to me that I got it, but it is a showcase issue from DC from 1978.
Looked it up to 24.
What?
No, nothing. I was just going to check the volume. Nothing. Everything's fine. Continue, please.
All right. It's a showcase issue from DC Comics from 1978. It features a Hawkman cover. It's an 8.5 copy of Hawkman by Joe Kubert.
Nice.
That's wicked.
Isn't that nice? And there is a significance to it. So hold on. It says Hawkman second Broad Age tryout issue, Hawkgirl and Adam Strange appearance. So, I mean, just the cover alone is gorgeous. So,
Sure.
Yeah, that's
just
wicked.
for that.
What was it? What was the grade?
8.5.
That's pretty good.
Next up is a Web of Spider-Man. This is issue number 33 from 1987. It's a 9.6 copy. This is one of the Crazy Uncle Bill covers. I don't think it has any significance for anything other than the fact that he was working on New Mutants at the time and doing some crazy stuff. And this is him just expanding. And did this not this I don't remember this one specifically, but does this not look like some of the stuff we did in high school?
Oh, of course.
You know, at least maybe me. So
It's one of my favorite cover treatments as well, with the web of and the banner like that.
Yeah, it goes crazy.
Stuff.
Love it.
You got some good books, man.
Next up is Web of Spider-Man number 100. This is a 9.0 copy. This is the giant size 100 issue. It is the first appearance of the Spider Armor. It's only a 9.0, but that's mainly because I can't hear myself talking. Need to lower it down a little bit, guys.
No, you're good. This is great. Wait, before you do, Dusty.
Myself,
wait. No, you're doing good. Kyle B.
Andrew
says,
loves the sound of his own voice. Turn the music down. He'll freak out.
Wait. Listen. Kyle B. says, automated paid message number 2. Drew's buttery smooth voice with smooth jazz. New ASMR genre. My ears, thank you.
Very good, very good. One of the things, this is one of those. Avery, is it insane that I'm the only one trying to be professional here?
Yes.
Yeah.
As I was
But to be fair, you reap what you sow.
I'm not going to stop listening to you guys because I can't hear myself speak. So if you guys remember, there was a time when they put out these like foil covers, right?
Yeah.
And they would get dinged up like you wouldn't believe. And so it's not easy to get a high grade of books like this. I mean, it is possible, but a 9.0 is definitely a satisfactory grade in my mind for something like this. But still, it's awesome. And this was 1993, so this is senior year high school.
Yeah,
for some of us, and so this is right around that time where we were.
I did hate that costume though.
I did too, but next up is Secret Wars 2 number 1 from 1985. It's a really nice 9.6 copy. Andrew, I believe I have a copy of this already in the store of a different grade, but this is a much higher grade, so still, it's kind of a cool issue for those. Yeah. This was like, I say, when it came to the mid 80s, Secret Wars was like the thing. There was a toy line, there was a comic line, and it was definitely something that brought a lot of things together. And this series, the original Secret Wars and then the Secret Wars 2 were historical in the fact that they were part of a time frame in comics where crossovers like this, where you got the X-Men, the Avengers, Hulk, and then you got all their bad guys involved in a story, was pretty freaking awesome.
Who did that cover, man?
John Byrne, I believe.
Byrne. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Byrne. Next up is one I know I pointed out to you guys in the previous episode, Uncanny X-Men number 201.
Yeah.
This is an 8.5 copy, which is still,
Great.
I really don't care. It's awesome. But this is Rick Leonardi, and believe it or not, Will Spertasio was the inker on this one.
Oh, wow.
Will Spertasio also inked a lot of Art Adams early on. But this issue is significant for multiple reasons. But one of them is because this is the first appearance of Nathan Summers, who later on grew up to become Cable. But this was his first appearance as a baby.
And Nathan Summers is who?
Cable.
No. Who is the kid? Who is their parents?
Madeline Pryor and Scott Summers.
That's right. Oh, just saying for people that don't know.
For people that don't know, that's
wait, Andrew, we've got the jazz music on. Would you like to tell us how how Nathan came to be?
Next up is a pairing of two icons in the movie industry, in the sci-fi horror movie industry. Aliens vs. Predator #1.
Oh, I used to have that book. That book is awesome.
This is a 9.6 copy, and you know what's so funny? I read an article where they were talking about how they came up with the idea for doing Aliens vs. Predator. It was they were all sitting around a table and they were all throwing out different ideas. And it was Dark Horse Comics. They were doing like a meeting, and somebody was like Flaming Carrot and Roach Mill, and they were just throwing out different ideas for crossovers. And somebody said Aliens vs. Predator, and they said the room went quiet. And they were like, oh my God, that sounds like such an awesome idea. And it actually was. But this is issue 1. Beautiful stuff. Now, the last one that I have to show you guys is actually one that it's a key issue, and it's pretty cool. This is Web of Spider-Man number 36 from 1988. It's a 9.4 copy, which means it's pretty damn good. But the significance of this issue is it's the first appearance of the villain Tombstone. If you've ever seen the first animated Spider-Man movie, Into the Spider-Verse, he was one of the bad guys in the movie, and he was pretty freaking awesome in the movie, even though he was only in like a few very short scenes. This was his first
Tombstone
appearance.
was an older villain than that.
Nope. First, 1980.
Wow. That's Wednesday.
All right.
Why'd you kick Andrew? That makes no sense. He didn't do anything. This is you.
No, I didn't mean to. You're good.
As I said, I'm done.
No, you're good. Please continue.
That was it. That was the last one. I'm literally done.
No, do another one. So we removed him, or did he remove himself?
I think he removed himself.
He saved himself.
I didn't remove myself. I only have one more thing to say to you two. I'm sorry. Did you not hear that? Let me turn it up.
Let me turn it up. Going old school playground.
What's he doing? Andrew, it was fantastic. Thank you. I love the fact that you've gotten addicted to graded books. It's pretty funny, but it's awesome. Like, okay, so serious question though. Like,
you got to cut the music now.
Yeah.
Dusty.
Everybody should have an Andrew icon in their icon library.
It's true. We have a Romel background image. It's like that tonight. And so you've been accumulating the books. What's the reception been in the shop?
A lot of people are surprised I have so many of them, and it's wonderful. And I have guys coming in, looking at the new stuff, buying some, and then coming back and buying more. And I had two guys that came in the store last weekend tell me that they had a goal of $100 a piece, and my store was the last store they went to, and it should have been the first. So hopefully they'll come back this weekend, and we'll see what happens.
Oh, awesome!
But yeah, we've been selling a lot of them, and one of the things I keep hearing from people is that I have reasonable prices, and I tell them, I said, well,
reasonable. Yeah. They're being nice. It's going into your store is legal theft. Like people are coming in and being like, oh, this guy doesn't have shit behind a glass, plexiglass sliding door. We should just shoplift it. And they're like, oh, it's only $1, so let's just give this guy money.
What? I don't have
your
a problem.
Place is not worth legally shoplifting.
I don't have a problem with people shoplifting. At least not that well, yes, I can't say I don't. I had an issue where there were some DVDs that went missing.
Oh, really? Someone changed a bunch of DVDs?
Not a bunch, maybe 2 or 3, but it happens. But next month, and I've got to prepare for it, I start my store-wide inventory, which means I literally go through and scan every comic, everything.
Why? Don't you you scan it once and then you log, or is it just to make sure the log is correct?
Well, at the end of the year, I pay taxes on inventory that's unsold. And it's always good to know exactly what you have before you go and pay your taxes. So if there's like something that's lost or stolen or missing, and stolen's not a big thing. Lost happens. But I don't want to pay taxes on something that I don't actually have in my inventory. Mm-hmm. So I used to do the store-wide inventory starting in January, but I'd never be done by the time I filed my taxes. So I'm going to start it a couple of months earlier. That way it's right when I go to do my taxes. Mm. It's one of the reasons why a lot of businesses have year-end sales, because they don't want to pay taxes on their inventory. Mm-hmm. Comic book stores are the same thing. But I do it while I'm working, so. And I do it for everything, including like quarter comics.
Yeah, I remember you going through. I mean, that's like thousands. Like, how many comics do you have in the store? Do you know, off like that ballpark?
In my inventory, I have a little over 15,000. Not everything is in the store because I literally have 7 stacks of comics here that are potential graders. Stuff that I'm going to be sending off, hopefully, eventually.
Damn, dude.
Yep. I've got how many boxes? 6 boxes of magazines, 3 more boxes of potential graders. I have a stack. Oh, I didn't tell you. One of my recent deals that I made was it was like 10 or 15 complete card sets. Like Marvel Universe 1, 2, 3, Masterpiece, Marvel Masterpiece. It's a whole crap load of them, but it included every chase card as well. Every hologram, every foil card, everything. And what I started to do is take all those cards out and put them in sleeves and then top loaders to potentially get them graded as well. And needless to say, I've already gone through 150 top loaders and I still need more. That's how many of the hard to find rare cards I have.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, we're not talking about like San Julian cards.
San Julian? What is that?
Yeah, you say hard to find rare cards. What kind of cards are they?
Well, like the Marvel Universe cards, there were the 5 holograms. Mm-hmm. Well, the sets included all of them.
Oh, so you've got like all the cards plus all the holograms.
Yes, including the hard to find ones.
Got it.
So, yeah.
Damn, dude. You sure you're gonna get those cased too?
I'm looking into getting them graded, just to be able to have them graded and in the store.
Your store, I'm gonna have to next. Do you have like, where are you putting the? I mean, I know the layout of your store. You don't have like a glass case or anything to put these things in.
Not yet, but I'm working on it.
Oh, okay.
That's something else I'm looking into.
Like put the juicy ones in a glass case.
Yep.
Are you putting the other ones on the wall? Like, how do you? Or is it in a comic box where you just flip through?
You mean like the CGC books?
Yeah, because you got a shit now, and they're thick. Like they take up space.
Yeah, I have a video showcasing how I have them displayed now. Let me see if I can find it and I can share it with you. But yeah, you know that one wall that's behind everything. It's where my art was originally.
Yeah.
That entire row is like 3-4 rows of just nothing but CGC slab books.
Oh, dude, pull up the video. Let's share it. I want to see that.
Yeah, let me see if I can find where I got it. Because I was supposed to make it into a video because I want to showcase it on the website, my website for my store, and I just haven't made the video yet. Which sucks because I fall behind on making stuff. So let me see if this is the one. Oh yeah, that's the one at the front of the store. Yeah, that's the one of just that first one. Yep, here's the video.
Cool. Just be sure to share it with audio.
I don't know if I can share it with audio. I try.
Yeah, you can. You just have to share the window and select the audio tab.
Okay. Let's see. Window.
Or sorry, you share the tab. It's the tab, and then you make sure that tab has audio selected.
All right, hold on a second. I have to open it up in Google. File. I don't necessarily know if you need the audio.
Okay, well, whatever.
It's just me talking. So
okay, well, you're here, so you can narrate it. So there you go.
Give me a second. This music is so sexy.
Oh, don't say that.
Yeah, I don't think this has any audio. Because what I was gonna add the audio to it.
No worries. Share it.
All right.
Oh, nice. Oh, so you built that?
Yes. These are the racks that I built. But here, I'll show you how it looks.
Oh, shit, dude.
Oh, cool.
Oh, damn, dude. Holy crap.
There's 3 rows worth on the wall on the large section, and there's 4 rows behind the tip. And this is all behind everything. But then I also have 2 boxes of cheaper slab books. They're $25, $30 out in the store. And then I also have
now, do you take those home every night?
No.
So you just leave them there?
Yeah. Well, some I do take home, but I don't take home everything. Nope. That's not the one I wanted.
You got that 9.6 X-Men number. Was that 2, 3?
Yep. This is what the outside window looks like.
Kyle says, "Whoa, jokes aside, Drew, you've got an amazing rack. Thanks for sharing."
Nice rack, dude.
Oh, and these are in the window. Okay.
These are in the window. Yeah, because I built the 2 display cases in the window, and then I just have a row of them up in the front.
And those obviously you take down when it's the store time.
Some of them, yeah, some of them. Like most of these are like $20, $30 books, $40 books. You see the one hole that's there, that was like $125 book. I took that down, but
I feel like I don't, your place better than I do, but I feel like, I mean, it's a really nice spot. I kind of feel like if it was me, I would be taking all those books down just to not tempt people to break and enter shit. You know what I mean?
Well, I hate to say it, but it's one of the reasons why we have insurance. So,
Yeah, I guess.
if somebody
Wait,
wants
so
to.
what do you have in that window? You got the Dracula, the Mike Mignola Dracula. That's like a 9.8.
Actually, no, I think it's a 9.4. Let's see. Well, here, I'll just play.
9.4.
Oh, you got the McFarlane Spider-Man 9.6.
Spider-Man, yep, that's there.
75. That's not bad. Oh, you got the X-Men #2. Oh yeah, these are good price. These are pretty fair, man.
Yeah, but notice he won't let you buy the Spider-Man.
Yeah, I know.
You actually have to be there.
The 9.6.
He could send you the money plus the shipping.
Yeah, but I'm not going to take his money. So,
see, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that X-Force right there, the second appearance of Deadpool, that's a good one.
Yeah,
like this one right here, this X-Men issue 9.4 is $25. To grade a book, it would cost you $28.
Yeah,
but at $25, I'm still making a profit, which means I got it at an even better price than that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like how this is like an entry level thing for anyone that wants to start collecting them. I think that's pretty smart.
Well, what's funny is I actually have a sign right here in the window.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can.
Hey, Bram, how are you? Bram says hi.
The sign says, "Graded comics make great gifts for the hardcore collector or the casual fan."
Yeah.
Or inside.
Yep.
So
that's pretty cool. And you got, man, those X-Men books are really good, dude.
Yeah, some of them are beautiful.
Yeah.
But I got, I think I have 4 more on their way to me, which will probably come in later next week, including 2 key issues that I'm really excited about. One's a first appearance and origin of a classic Marvel character, and one is the second appearance of a character that a lot of non-comic book people would recognize. Meaning somebody from a movie.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it because I was waiting for when I actually get them in, but it's kind of cool. I look forward to getting those books.
Yeah. Bram, we're doing good. Just chilling on a Friday night, nerding out, looking at comics, talking about all kinds of cool stuff. We had a good belly laugh earlier. That was pretty fun. Yeah, I mean, it's so hard because there's not, unless you want to talk about like Disney's downfall, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, let's find other stuff to talk, some fun stuff to talk about. So I got some for you guys. So, I'm looking at these artist editions for my birthday, trying to give the family, birthday's coming up, trying to give the family some idea of what I would want. Of course, it's going to be related to art. And so I was trolling. Bram says it's weird you guys just popped up. I should watch. You should. Yeah, we just chill out, man. It's Friday night. We're a bunch of geeks and nerds. Comics, RPGs, games, movies. I don't know. We just chill out and talk nerd stuff. Anyway, so it's my birthday's coming up, and I was, my wife, they never know what to get me. They have no idea. And so it's my job to do what I can to provide some kind of clue, right? And I was trolling Amazon for artist edition books because I really like those big artist edition books. It's like collecting the original art. It's so good. I've got, where Andrew has fallen into the graded comics. I've kind of fallen into the artist editions. They're really hard to get. Some of them are extremely expensive, so I have to be careful. But yeah, they're gorgeous, man. And so I was trolling on Amazon looking at stuff, and I stumbled across 2 artist editions from IDW that are coming out next year. I think they're both. One's IDW for sure. Mm-hmm. The other one may not be. I'm not really sure.
Well, show them to us.
Yeah, you want to see?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm excited about both of these. Let me pull this.
And then we'll tell you they're probably both IDW.
Maybe. They should be. It's the only thing IDW does is any good. All right, so the first.
Some of those artist editions are graffiti.
The Chris Samney Black Widow Artist Edition.
Uh-huh.
So Chris, you guys, I'm a huge Chris Samney fan. I have his entire Daredevil run, and his Black Widow books were really, really, really good. I'm going to share this.
IDW, by the way.
Yeah, this one's definitely IDW. Like, no question, it's IDW. But I'm going to show here. I can't.
You know what would make a really great Chris Samney Artist Edition is Firepower.
I'm sure they're going to do it. I'm sure they're going to do it. So what's interesting is like this was I believe Samney's last thing that he did at Marvel, right? And it came out in I had to buy the 2 6-issue books because they never released it in a hardback. It's Mark Waid and Chris Samney. Never released it in a hardback. And in fact, I believe that Samney wrote this and Waid kind of tacked his name on to help with the narration and the verbiage and kind of help him out. But the art in it is spectacular. It's absolutely gorgeous. And okay, I'll show you like this. Look at this opening page. Isn't that crazy? It's super good. Like he went all out on this issue, on this series, to the point where like, I mean, it was just gorgeous. It was absolutely a gorgeous espionage book, right? And so I was really hated buying the paperbacks, but they don't make hardbacks. So now I guess they're jumping over to going from paperback to like artist edition, because the thing about Chris Samney, that's one of the things that's very interesting about him is he doesn't sell his original pages. So he has all of the original art. So anytime they want to just like make a book of his stuff, they can just contact him, right? And so they did it with his Daredevil book, his Daredevil work, which is fucking phenomenal. So I cannot wait for this Chris Samney Black Widow Artist Edition. And so I'm going to be checking that out because it doesn't come out until March 26th of 2024. Briam says, Kathleen Kennedy was just watching South Park. Yeah, Kathleen Kennedy should be on South Park. They say you guys collect cards or like espionage. Yeah, I mean, I'm down with like spy movies and stuff like that, of course, like kind of classic stuff. Cards, Andrew. Well, I used to collect cards. I have a bunch of I used to collect, like even right next to me, I've got like old school like comic cards and stuff, like the art cards, like X-Men Series 2. I've got that right here. I'll use these for reference for our digital collectibles when we release our own set of cards. Andrew's got a bunch. So he was talking earlier, like he had a whole stack of them. Like he's got a whole bunch of rare. Are they all art cards, Andrew?
No, they're all different, like Marvel Universe cards, a whole bunch of some other cards. There's X-Men cards. There's just a wide variety of different cards. Even some sets, believe it or not, even some sets that predate the Marvel Universe cards by Comic Images. Mm-hmm. And the funny part about them is there weren't any chase cards, and they were just cards. There was a Wolverine set and a John Byrne set, and they were literally just panels out of the comics, and the backs of the cards were a puzzle piece for like a black and white image.
Hey, I'll be just started to pop in. I'm gonna be right back. The kids just came home and I hear some noise, so I will be right back, and then I'll show you the other book. So Andrew, show is yours. Dusty, ban him. Okay, be right back.
I was gonna go grab one of the sets of cards to show you what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Let me see what I got here. Just the first two folders. Like, oh well, the first one I grabbed was Marvel Universe Series 1.
Can I make you big? Is that okay? We can't see the
Dusty.
little images.
Dusty.
Don't go there,
It
Drew.
doesn't,
Don't.
it doesn't
don't,
take
don't.
much to make me big
No,
for you, man.
no, no.
Ah!
Behave, behave.
You remember this series, Avery?
I remember that series. I never got them all.
Oh, I got them all. This is actually my second complete set. But
They were out and were selling out before I knew they were a thing.
do you remember this set?
Those I have like 2 or 3 complete sets.
Yeah.
I bought those by the case. I bought those by the box.
Yep. This is the Jim Lee X-Men set.
Yeah.
But it had this one. I think had.
I wish I still had sealed boxes.
I don't know how valuable the sealed boxes are, but this had 5 holograms, and I have all 5 of the holograms as well.
Nice.
And then
Yeah, I still have a set of the holograms, I believe.
Oh, let me see what else we got down here.
Some of them I sold back then because I could make my money back off of the cases by selling the holograms.
This is Marvel Universe from Flair.
Yeah, I have some of those. I don't know if I have maybe I have a complete set of those. I'm not sure.
Now, these
I'm pretty sure I
favorite.
bought those by the box too.
Oh, the original Marvel masterpieces.
Yeah, that's the one I have a set of that because I definitely bought
The
those.
Joe Jusko, gorgeous ones. And Series 2, I believe, was the Greg and Tim Hildebrandt.
Yeah, with the foil etching cards, the foil etched on them.
Yep, got those too. But the guy that sold me these sets, he did not collect them when they came out. He literally went to a card store and said, "I just want to buy the whole set." So the guy sold. Oh yeah, here's the Marvel Masterpiece Tim Hildebrandt set.
Oh, cool.
And what was so funny is there was each card had like an alternate version where you could get where it had their signatures embossed on them. And he's got a crap load of them in here. Not a complete set, almost complete set of the embossed ones. So kind of cool. Let's see what else we got here. This is Marvel Masterpiece Series 2. This is the set, if you remember, had different artists. It had like Crazy Uncle Bill did a couple.
I love
all
those
the cards. There's the not Travis Cherez, Kaluda.
Some of the cards Joe Phillips did for that set are really good.
Yep. There's Glenn Fabray, Doctor Doom. There's a Mike Zeck Punisher, Brian Stelfreeze, Morbius, and Brian Stelfreeze Rogue. I mean,
Julie Bell.
Yep. And there was this one had the special cards in this set were there was a 9-card set of X-Men 2099 were the foil cards for this.
Okay.
I have all those. Not that I think they're valuable because, nobody really cared about X-Men 2099 back then. Let's see what else we have here. We have X-Men Ultra 95. That set. It's a bunch of painted cards. There's some Julie Bells in here and some Boris. Whole bunch of just painted cards of. And the funny thing is, a lot of the characters you probably never even heard of because at the time they made a card for everybody. This is Marvel Universe Series 4. This is the one where they incorporated the pages into 9-card sets so that it was kind of cool. Like this one's the New Warriors. Each card, if you put them in a 9-page, it made a complete image.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Bram wants to know if you got any Jean Grey holograms. I don't know.
I don't think Jean Grey. I don't think they made a hologram for Jean Grey. To be honest with you.
I'd have to know what set it was for.
Well, here I'll show you. Oh, this is my bin of. All these are the hologram special cards for these sets.
Holograms, the foil cards, whatever it was.
Oh, do you remember these? I don't know if you remember these. Like this one right here this was one of the rare ones. It was Spider-Man versus Venom. One of the hologram cards.
Holograms don't show up good on camera.
Yeah, I know.
It's something that has to be viewed with the human eye, or it doesn't look right.
Yeah, let's see if I got anything. I forgot what set this is, but all these cards, these were chromium cards, and all the art were done by Boris and Julie Bell.
Yeah.
But they were the X-Men cards. Like this is Archangel.
Chromium is my favorite of all that kind of stuff. It
Bishop.
looks the coolest to me.
Yeah, these are kind of cool. And then I have multiples of a lot of stuff. Oh, I don't know if you remember these. These were foil cards, but all the art was done by I think Glenn Fabre. You have like Apocalypse, Cable. I mean, this is a crazy one, but Deadpool. Let's see.
Deadpool wasn't even super popular back then.
Bishop. That one's a kind of cool looking one.
Yeah.
Sabretooth. That one's a cool one. But a whole crap load of these cards in here. Let me see if there's anything. I actually, on an eBay auction, won some graded cards. And the funny part is I have the cards in these sets, but I'm getting the ones graded. Let me see if there's ones that you might remember. Oh, do you remember this one? It's the Wolverine hologram card.
Can't see it, man. The camera doesn't show it.
I'm trying.
The camera doesn't show it. It has to be seen with the human eye.
You remember these?
Kinda, vaguely.
Storm, Cable, and Magneto.
I think I had stopped buying the cards by whatever that set is.
Okay.
After I think Series 3 of the Marvel ones was the last ones I bought.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Yeah, but there were a crap ton more of them, so.
Yeah, but I stopped buying after the third, I think.
Okay. Yeah, me and Todd, we bought.
And I don't have all the chase cards anymore to those sets.
Yeah. No, I have all of the chase cards.
Actually, a lot of my cards, I think, have gotten ruined from just sitting in the closet.
Yeah. See, here's the funny thing about these. I have all these chase cards, and that's fantastic. But in order to actually make them into more collectible items for people to buy, I got to get them graded. Yeah. Which I'm okay with. I'll get around to it eventually. Oh, here's the... these were the original 5 Marvel Universe cards.
Mm-hmm.
This was Cosmic Spider-Man.
It's barely visible.
I'm trying.
It's not your
Magneto,
fault, dude. The camera
Silver
just
Surfer,
isn't capable of...
Wolverine and Spider-Man versus Green Goblin. When was the last time Spider-Man versus Green Goblin was important to anybody, you know?
It'll always be important to me.
Yeah.
Because that's the good stuff, man. Some John Romita Sr.
Yep.
Doing Goblin versus Spidey. That's the best stuff.
This was Marvel Universe 1992 collection, where it had a green hologram for the Hulk by Sam Keith.
Oh, cool.
A orange hologram of The Thing by Walter Simonson. A blue hologram of Wolverine by Art Adams. A purple Venom by... Who did the art on that one? I don't remember. And then a pink one for Ghost Rider. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Scarlet Witch. Nobody cares about. Oh! Do you remember these? These were from the first Marvel Masterpiece. These were foil cards. This was this one.
Yeah.
The Hulk versus the Thing.
Uh-huh.
Thanos versus Silver Surfer.
Uh-huh.
Wolverine versus Sabretooth. And these were all like Joe Jusko's, and Venom versus Spider-Man.
Yep.
And Captain America versus the Red Skull.
Yep.
Dude, those were awesome cards back in the day. And what's so sad is that these things were so hard to find and were huge collectibles, and now nobody gives a rat's ass about them.
Because there's so many.
Yeah, well, once they're graded, there's not as many graded ones out there, so that's kind of cool. But
they'll have their day. It's coming. Because there's already interest starting.
Oh yeah. Well, that's because of the grading cards.
Yeah, and in a few years, it'll come back around.
This is a card from. Honestly, I think this is probably worth a lot more now. This was from the Continuity Comics. This was one of the limited edition signed and numbered by Neil Adams cards that I got. Very cool.
Can't get any more of those.
Can't get any more of those because he's no longer with us. But this was 4,013 out of 7,500. So I'm thinking about getting this one graded. That'll probably be one of the first ones I get graded. Yeah. Just simply because that's, it's a rare one. But yeah, I can't believe I'm getting into graded cards. I can't believe I'm getting into cards to begin with. For the longest time, people would say, "Hey, do you got cards?" And I would tell them, "No, I don't do cards." So, graded comics, cards.
For a long time, nobody wanted the cards.
Well, that was the thing. And then when CGC started grading cards, that's when people started looking for them because they knew cards being graded, and that was the thing. That was the thing to get people into cards again. Oh. What else? What other sets do I have?
Plus, there's been so much nostalgia for that era.
You guys don't care about the World Cup, right?
No.
These are Looney Tune World Cup cards.
There's probably somebody out there though who wants them.
Yep. Oh, there's another X-Men set where all the cards are painted.
Yeah.
I remember this set. Oh, that's the one that had the Joe Phillips cards in it. They sure did do a lot of X-Men sets, didn't they? Freaking heck.
The X-Men were straight money in the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
They were huge. Everybody read that comic.
You know what's so crazy about it nowadays is that nobody gives a rat's ass about the X-Men right now.
Because they butchered them.
The writers that they have on there have killed the whole thing. Marvel Series.
It's been downhill since Chris Claremont left. It started off as a slow drag, a slow death, but it's just been even bringing Chris Claremont back couldn't fix it.
How much of that though is really more due to the fact that the X-Men never really featured prominently in the MCU, mainly because I think it was because Fox had the rights and Disney at the time didn't want to give them any,
the books started tanking before.
Avery, this is a set that I don't think. This is one of those sets I was talking about. This is a Wolverine card set in which all it was images from the books. I don't think I never collected this set. I didn't even know it existed, but the backs were puzzle pieces.
I was burned out on cards before then anyway.
Yeah, I think that first Marvel Universe cards, the ones that got us collecting, or got me collecting at least, was 1992. These were from 1991, so they predated those sets. And they didn't have chase cards in them. It was a 45 card set.
Yeah.
Wow.
The thing I wish I had held on to and paid attention what I did with is some cards, but something different. That Magic the Gathering starter deck.
Yes, I know. Which I went to that show with you, and I never got one. It was like a
in the
gift
grab bag.
Yeah, it was a grab bag thing, and it was not important to me, so I ignored it.
And I had it for years, and I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if I gave it to somebody eventually, or I lost it, or threw it away because I didn't know what it was. Because I paid no attention to that, and it was sealed. For years, it bounced around in a drawer from place to place that I lived, and I never opened it because I had no interest, and I had no idea that shit had become valuable.
Yep, that's the thing about collecting. You never know what's gonna. I have somewhere in my collection, a binder like this filled with Series 1 Pokemon cards.
Ooh.
And I have no clue where it's at. I asked Mike about it because I said to him, I said, at some point, I remember either sharing it with you or giving it to you. And he does not remember it at all, which means maybe I didn't give it to him. Maybe it is somewhere in storage.
There's a. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Just real quick, Brian has asked, is the puzzle complete from those cards you just showed, Andrew?
Yes. That's
awesome.
the complete set. There was only 45 cards in it, so the back image was like a McFarlane cover, Spider-Man cover with Wolverine on it. At least that's one of the images. So, yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I have I read an article today. I think it's just in the Wall Street Journal of all places, where actually Pokemon cards are now being touted as an actual investment item because, like if you got like some of the older ones, like some of them are like there are some that are selling for like upwards of $40,000 a pop right now. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I've heard. But here's the thing:
you can take me off a highlight.
I have a friend. Well, I know a guy here in Daytona. He runs a little gaming store out in out in south nearby town. It's typical hole in the wall. There's a bunch of tables, people playing D&D. He never charges anybody to play there. And I always wondered, how does this guy stay in business? Because he stayed open during the pandemic. He did not go out of business during the pandemic. And you figure, this seems like such a narrow margin business. How did Josh make it? Well, it turns out, he makes most of his money trading cards. Basically you go in there and there's guys playing Magic the Gathering, 24/7. And he's got like a back wall filled with binders full of nothing but like valuable cards. And people are dropping like I don't know how much money there is on a card, but apparently it's enough to keep them open like when everything else was shut down. I mean, I get the feeling that if you were to get rid of all his D&D books tomorrow and just focus on the cards alone, he wouldn't even notice the difference, to be honest. I mean, they call it cardboard crack for a reason.
Yeah, there's some cards out there that are very highly sought after to collectors, and there's some that people are willing to pay hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for. And if you have something, one of those cards graded, and it's a high grade, it makes it exponentially more valuable. Goodness gracious, why do I get the hiccups? So, yep.
Well, thank you guys for letting me pop for a minute. Kid came back and apparently had a little too much sugar. We're trying to get her off sugar. She hasn't had sugar in several days, and it's very difficult. So.
A little too much to drink, huh?
Pretty much. She's a little nuts right now.
You give him a little, like, here, take your Benadryl. Your allergies are acting up.
Yeah. I really should suggest that. Here, I want to show you guys this. You guys want to see the other book?
Yes.
I want to ask about a viewer's question.
Oh, what's the question?
I think they're asking about McFarlane who? because you talked about something about McFarlane.
Oh,
Andrew.
MCF McFarlane.
Yeah, the puzzle pieces in the back of that Wolverine set was a McFarlane cover.
McFarlane was a super famous artist in the 90s, known for his really detailed artwork.
Todd McFarlane.
Todd McFarlane. Yeah, really good stuff. All right, so check this out really quick. So the second book, I teased you with that Chris Somney Black Widow. That book is going to be sick, black and white. Like, it's one of those things, man. Like, I bought this and I have the issues. The colorist did a really good job. It's a very good colorist. It was Matt Wilson on the colors. He's very good, but it kills me, man. I want to see the black and white. You know what I mean? The black and white is so much better. So I'm super stoked about that. So the next thing that I saw was this, and it's an artist edition. It's going to be 14 by 21 inches. So it's a large book, right? Not 11 by 17. It's 14 by 21. Yeah, because the pages were drawn 14 by 21, which I did not know. I will share right now. David Mazzucchelli, Batman Year One Artist Edition.
Oh, nice.
That's a must.
Look at that.
That's a must. That's a must. But I can live without Chris Somney ever.
Yeah, I know. I know you guys are like, whatever, Chris Somney. I think Chris Somney's a genius.
I think he's great.
Yeah.
I think this is what he's trying to imitate.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yes.
Look at that.
Yes.
Super sick.
Okay, this is already you can already pre-order this on Amazon?
Yeah, it doesn't come out till July of next year.
Okay, I'll probably pre-order this when I can get to my phone.
So both of these books that you're looking at for your birthday are not for your birthday.
No. I'm not getting I'm probably gonna pick up that Walter Simonson
Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I want for my birthday. But I stumbled across this and I'm like, well, this is my next year's birthday. Because it's like this edition includes the complete graphic novel and a new introduction by David Mazzucchelli, all of Mazzucchelli's layouts, because he has all the layouts for every page, giving true insight into a master storyteller's process from initial spark to completed page. This is an art book featuring a rare, beautiful imagery collection for connoisseurs, and it's Chip Kidd who is going to be designing the look of the project. And Chip Kidd's an amazing guy. I love.
I'm not a big Chip Kidd fan, to be honest with you.
He's pretty good. He's pretty damn good. Still, look at who need. I mean, all you have to do is put the pages in the right fucking order.
Well, he's done some cool stuff in the past, but he's done some other stuff that were total dog shit.
Well, yeah.
Like he did the covers, like the alternate covers for the Convergence tie-ins, and every single one of them was like a close-up of somebody's face, and it was fading into the background. It's like, why? What? No, and it just bad.
Just didn't work.
Did not work. Work.
Well,
I'll be buying that book.
Yeah. No, it's. I have a feeling it's going to be. It took me. So I have David Mazzucchelli's Daredevil run that he did, and it was very hard to find. And so I have a feeling that this is Born Again.
Yeah,
and so
this is going to sell out. This is going to sell out.
This is going to come. It'll be out there for a couple of months, and then you'll never be able to find it again. Right? It's kind of like Spawn.
You will, but it'll cost $500 to $1,000.
Yeah, like I really want the Spawn art. What is it? The Vault Edition.
Yeah, look it up. The Vault editions.
You can't even get it on Amazon, I don't think.
No, they're gone. And everybody wants like 500, 600, 1,000.
Yeah, let's see what it is on I think they're way more than that now, dude. Let's see. But I did a lot of looking on it. Yeah, so the Spawn Vault Edition at volume 1 and 2 is also on my wish list. Not for this year, because
yeah, they're expensive, man. I wish I'd pre-ordered it.
So you can get it's $300, which actually isn't bad. I've seen it upwards of $500.
Yeah, I've seen it higher than that.
Yeah, so $300 for edition 1, $271, about $300 each issue, but for each book. But these are like That's the first 12 issues, and this is issues like 13 to 24, and that's really all you need. You know, yeah. There's a $500 one or $600 one.
So
right?
$300 is tempting.
This has got the sketch. The one with the sketch is worth $5,000.
Jeez.
Well,
forget that.
How much is a copy of The Dark Knight Returns with a Frank Miller signature on it worth?
Was it Dark Knight Returns? What was it called? What kind of edition was it?
Aren't they artifact editions?
Artifact?
No. It was a
Gallery
artist edition.
Yeah, Gallery.
I think Dark Knight Returns is Gallery edition because I believe those are published by Graffiti.
Yeah, Gallery edition.
Yeah, I need that. I want that. I don't have that.
Add signed by Frank Miller into your search.
Why, do you have one?
Yeah, I got mine signed by Frank Miller.
And Andrew, do you
Yeah,
have
hardcover
one?
signed, $800.
No, I don't have it.
Oh.
It's signed by this is a Gallery edition, signed is $800.
Now that's what people are asking for. That's not exactly
that's not what they're
selling for. So.
I mean, it doesn't matter to me because I'll never sell it.
Right.
Signed. Oh, look at that! Signed Miller and Klaus Janson. That was $1,000.
Nice.
I need to get Klaus to sign mine.
Yes, you do.
I tried. He wasn't there. Like he left. I was like, fuck. You know.
He must have known you were coming.
Probably.
Yeah, I want that. Or I don't have that one. And I
it's
want
the best books, bro. Like these guys, they
I know.
fucking murdered it, dude. It's so good. There's some other.
Wait, $100? Oh wait, that's people bidding. That's not a buy it now. Buy it now, 180. That's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all. It's way worth it.
Yeah.
And I was also looking at I was looking at the I'm probably going to go with the Walter Simonson Fantastic Four, but I was also looking at Kelly Jones Batman.
Nice.
So I'll show you Kelly Jones here. I'll open up a tab and show you because I know Dusty and
that one's a nice one, right, Avery?
Yes.
You have
it?
It's
a fantastic book.
Avery, you have it?
Yes.
Oh, I wish you should pull it up and show people.
I have it. I got it from Andrew.
He got it from his best friend.
It's so big. I can't get my camera high enough off from the table.
Is it 11? It's not. Is it 11 by 17?
It's huge.
It's huge. It's like it covers. It has room from the actual paper.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So check this out, Dusty and Zach. Check this out. So this is.
I got to be there when he opened it because I never had it opened.
Yeah.
It was still sealed. So.
Did you guys see his interview, Kelly Jones's interview that he did with Nerdrotic Cast?
No.
Oh, dude, he's totally down. He's awesome, man. I highly recommend it. There's like a 12-minute clip, and he's just like super professional and yeah. I mean, totally down. And like he's just like, you got to do a 12. He said, it doesn't matter who you are or what character you work on. If you really want to do it, you just got to get into a 12. He said a 12-issue run. That's it. You got to get a 12-issue run on a character just to like break yourself in and get used to it and like kind of find your style. He said it takes about 12 issues. And like which is crazy because like the fact that this guy I was looking at like, you know, I mean I saw the books because I was around when the books came out. But like when you look at it in black and white like this, and I know he didn't ink it, but still like I don't understand how he did so many issues. Like he did a full Batman run, and before that he did a full Deadman run.
Yeah.
right? And that Dead Man is in an artist edition too. And I'm like, how the fuck did this guy do this? Like, it's
he didn't ink it. It was it John Beatty that
John
inked it?
Beatty inked it. Yeah.
Oh wow.
John Beatty's an awesome inker too.
Yeah,
He
John
is,
Beatty
he
inked this
is.
whole fucking thing, dude. Like, I can't process like how much detail this guy was able to put into a book. And it's crazy that he was even allowed to, because like he's not a normal comic book artist. Like his style is so weird and so different and so horror. Like,
well,
he draws Batman's ears like 6 feet tall and stuff.
Well,
you know?
in the 90s, or this was going on what, late 90s, early 2000s?
Late 90s.
Yeah.
Late 90s. There was a wide range of stuff out there.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody thinks everything was just the big guns and too many pouches, but it wasn't. Yes, that was big and that was popular, but there was so much different stuff coming out.
Yeah.
They were independent books that were like making a good living and getting movie deals. Granted, the movies never came out for some of this stuff, but some of them were getting big movie deals, and the shitty movie was never made. And they still got hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars for licensing. These were independents.
Yeah.
Some of them. There was all kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah. Ram, thank you for stopping by. Come back anytime.
Yep.
Love you, bud.
Thank you.
And look at that. Look at that fucking tree and the skulls. Like it's incredibly detailed. I'm like, he legitimately did a page a day, and it probably took him. He just put everything in.
There was also it was a balance of detail and simple graphic compositions.
Yeah. Like, just look how many pages, bro. Like, I mean, you know, Avery, like, is this a book, like, straight up, is this a book that you've like stared at a lot, or like, how do you feel about it?
I haven't stared at it a lot, but I think it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's like, I wasn't like a huge Kelly Jones fan, but like, hindsight being 2020, now that I'm looking at it with like adult eyes and stuff, I mean, he was probably in his 20s when he did this, you know? Like, it's just batshit. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
the guy was having fun.
Yeah, he had a lot of fun, and he was just trying to bring in that Bernie Wrightson illustration stuff.
Yes, it's like a hallucinogenic version of Bernie Wrightson.
It really is. It's like Bernie Wrightson on a deadline. Like, look at that scarecrow, man! Are you fucking kidding me?
It's
just a light.
There's this
mastery.
There's a mix of Michael Golden in there with Bernie Wrightson.
Yeah, Dusty, I just want you to understand, like, what you're looking at is a monthly book. Cranking this shit out on a monthly basis. Like a full page top to bottom every day. Like, just insane levels of detail. And like the shadows, the casting of the shadows on the faces, like his understanding of light and form, absolutely crazy.
And then he played with it and got really, like, some stuff was like really distorted.
Yeah.
Weird.
I mean, that's just sick. And then I guess the color mock-ups, the color guides, which is also pretty cool because those color guides are better than the final color because of the newsprint, you know?
Yeah.
Like, look at those color guides, dude.
It's pretty good.
So much better than the shit today, dude. Like, it's not even close. It's not even remote. Look at that. It almost looks like a Quesada Batman up there at the top. So good. Anyway, I wanted to share that because I'm like, yeah, it's coming.
It's a good looking book.
It's a great looking book, man. It's a great looking book. And so, yeah, I'm probably gonna go after the Walter Simonson for here. I'll show you the Walter Simonson.
Walter Simonson's pretty good too, man.
Yeah,
I love the Thor one.
The let me see if this is it. Though his Fantastic Four run is my all-time favorite. Yeah, check this out. So this is the Walter Simonson Fantastic Four book. Like, look at this thing. So Walter Simonson, I don't even know how to describe his style. It had like angles and symmetry and like all kinds of shit.
It's like Jack Kirby inked by Topi.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. So it's just a huge book. I mean, I have that issue sitting. I just put it back. I was watching.
It's like if Jack Kirby had been a modern artist and a European.
Yeah, pretty much. And so like it's just, he has this idea of symmetry and angles and graphic design in his work. I always saw Mike Mignola as sort of a student of Simonson.
And
Like, look at that. Like, do you see that warp on the right? That's hand done with a circle in it and stuff. The weird graphic circle and the circles at the bottom, like, that's hand done. It's just crazy. Like, you can't even see some of it, but like, golly, it's so good.
I might want to get that too.
Yeah, in my opinion, I mean, look at that. And all the text, all the copy. Oh, so check this out. This page, let me pause this. This page on the right, you see the Fantastic Four kind of, it's like a split screen or whatever, like splitting up. You can't really totally see this. I think maybe if I do that, like, he wanted to show that it was kind of like distorting reality, right? And so to translate that, what he did is he drew the drawing and then offset his sketch and did it again. And so it's actually double line. The whole illustration is a double line.
Oh,
right?
Wow. Yeah.
So like it looks, when you look at it, it's blurry because he drew it twice, just like little off, right? So like,
yeah,
because when you look at it in the book, it looks like a computer effect, but no, he hand did it.
That's impressive.
It's fucking bananas, bro. And then you can see even on the left, like with the Fantastic Four going through that time tunnel or something, like it's just so graphic. And I mean, this book, I don't know, like for whatever reason, like I like his Thor stuff a lot. His X Factor stuff is pretty good, but he wrote these stories too. He wrote the Fantastic Four stories. And so like, he just like loves this shit. And I believe he owns all his own pages too. You can't get these anywhere. So like, super smart, because like if that guy ever wants to just like never work again, he just has to like put a page, put a cover up and it'll sell for $50,000.
Yeah, tens of thousands
of dollars, and then he can just like peace out,
And
I mean, he drew this. This is him. He wrote it, drew it, and inked it. Like,
yeah. And him and Wheezy seemed like such sweet people too.
Yeah, they're super nice.
Like, they even insist sometimes when people call them Uncle Walt and Aunt Wheezy.
Sure. Look at this. This is just a fucking clinic on graphic storytelling, like legit graphic storytelling. I know, Avery, you're gonna have to get it. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Need to make some money.
I know. We'll talk. Look at that, dude. What?
Which one is this one?
This is the Walter Simonson Fantastic Four that's coming out.
Okay.
But that I'm gonna try to get for my birthday. Look at that.
Is it out yet?
Yeah. And you know what's crazy is, like, because he owned all the pages, look how clean the pages are.
Yeah.
He just kept them in a filing cabinet basically for 30 years. Look at that, dude. Anyway, there you go. I'll end it on that. Like the time monsters fucking blowing through space. Look, it's just brilliant. And he's still killing it. Like, he's still got it. Like, he's still doing amazing stuff. He's doing a Ragnarok, isn't he?
Yep. I don't
Yeah.
think modern coloring mixes with his style.
No, he needs classic. He needs classic coloring and like old school newsprint. You know, it's just wicked, man. It's just absolutely wicked. Oh man,
Have you guys seen that samurai, like cyborg samurai looking toy of Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe?
no.
No.
Oh,
Pull it up.
It looks freaking sick.
You want to try to pull it
I
up?
came across it on Instagram and was just like, this thing's insane.
Oh shit!
Dude, look at this thing.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's wicked, man. Yeah. Damn, dude.
Is that like a Kickstarter campaign or something? Or
No, it's a toy.
okay.
Oh, that's sick. Look at the armor. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
It comes with tons of accessories, dude.
Wow. Jeez. Look at the posing.
Yeah, it's super articulated. Dude, you know how hard it is to get an action figure in that pose, and this one will do it.
Yeah, right? Wow.
All right, now the big question: how much does it cost?
Oh, it's about $200.
Jeez.
Damn. Okay.
Well, look at it. I mean, that makes sense.
It's like a
Like-
7-inch figure, and it's like $200.
Really? Wow.
Dude, the magazine, dude, that's like I forgot the name of that gun, but it's got a magazine on top of it. It's a horizontal mag.
Is that an actual gun?
There is a gun like that works that way. It uses the 5.7 round. P90. That's like a weird teched out looking P90. FN.
Yeah, those poses are sick, dude. Like, I like how there's like, look, 800,000 poses.
Yeah. There it is with the hat and everything. It's insane, dude. It's insane looking.
Yeah, it's pretty sick, dude. Are you gonna pick it up?
I don't think so. Not at $200. Not at $200.
Yeah, you got. It's like hardcore collecting.
Yeah, but they're like 7.28 inches, dude. That's how big it is. 60 points of articulation.
Jeez.
That's
It's not
insane.
even a toy. Like, they're not even making toys. They're just
Yeah.
like,
This is for like the really hardcore.
yeah, 100% hardcore.
Because that's more hardcore than even Hot Toys.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw that, I was just like, okay, I gotta find this and show it on stream because it's pretty bonkers. It's pretty badass.
Well, wicked, bro. Damn.
The Japanese put out just crazy versions of stuff, man.
I know.
Like those Ninja Turtles that are like Gundams. Those are sick too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really expensive.
I know. It's so crazy, man. I love the time in which we live because there's like, I mean, to ever think that we would be able to be like, oh yeah, I'll just buy a book that'll have all of the original art in it.
Yeah.
I'll just buy it. It's fine.
Yeah, that cartoon I liked when I was a little kid, I'll buy this really rare version of a toy that's like a work of art.
Yeah.
But I do love these like boutique toys. I think it's incredible to see that kind of stuff out there for hardcore collectors. And the statues as well. Like that one company that makes like the superhero busts and statues, but they're like made out of metal. And they're super detailed. and parts of them are like fiberglass or something that, like, whatever it is, it's some kind of plastic, clear plastic. Like the flames on Ghost Rider will like light up,
Right.
stuff like that. They're transparent, translucent. I'm just like, dude, that's sick. How much is it? Oh, it's $1,000. Like, nope.
Hey, I've got an art question.
But it's
for you.
sick. What's for who?
I guess for either of you. So, and this is maybe because you have that Kelly Jones book. So this Walter Simonson book is dimensions are the same as like 14.5 by 20 inches, like 14.5 by 20.3. So 14.5 by 20.5, more or less. Like, but I'm looking at it and it looks like it's edge to edge page, right? Like there's no like border from like white page. It's just a comic page. Were they drawing at 14 by 20? I thought these were like 11 by 17.
Some people did draw bigger. There was a time when that was standard before 11 by 17.
Yeah, I know, but I guess they were drawing.
Yeah, I think some people were.
Jesus, dude. It's so big.
That's what she said.
I know, I had it coming.
I just started laughing and waited for Andrew.
Yeah, I knew it was coming. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, it's just great.
It's pretty amazing stuff, man.
It really is, man. It really is.
What artist? I've got an artist edition sitting right here. What is it? Oh, it's the McFarlane Spider-Man. Oh.
Yeah, I've got. Oh, you got. Have you been peeping at that much?
When I got it.
Yeah. Yeah, I still look at my stuff. I look at the John Paul Leon. I look at the Jim Lee X-Men. I look at them all. You know, that's what I do. I mean, hell, honestly, like Friday night, Saturday night.
Yeah,
like,
and for people that can't afford those, a lot of them they put out in paperback, smaller size,
like $30. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like $20-$30.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the Noir series from DC Comics, which has got some good stuff in there. Where it's oversized, but it's still not full size. And those are really nice black and white versions of books where you can enjoy the art more that way too. Even though it's adjusted for film, to shoot to print, you don't see all the little notes and smudges. But they're still nice. I still like looking at those. Just the binding isn't so great in those Noir books. That glue binding will break over time. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. It's just cheap, shitty glue binding.
I'm super excited about this. About these artist editions coming out next year. I hope that's the one reason I want IDW to stay in business, man, because they're their biggest contribution to comics were these artist editions.
Yeah, but there are a couple other companies that do them too. So there's still places for the companies to go.
Yeah, but these guys do. I mean, was it Mark Dumbier or Scott Dumbier? I can't remember his name, but yeah, he does a great job. Like, I mean, yeah, like he can't beat. I mean, he's like you can't beat this guy. Like he's doing such good work. I hope it keeps going. I daydream about doing that for us. Like, we get a good run going, and maybe we can fucking do it.
Yeah,
that'd be sick. I wonder what it's like for the artist too, because like, he's probably Walter Simonson's probably looking back at this work and just cringing.
I don't know. He's so good.
Yeah,
he's a very humble guy though. Like he just takes everything in stride with a good attitude.
Yeah.
I follow him on like social media and stuff, and he just always seems so cheery, warm, and upbeat, and very kind.
Yeah. Well, yeah, man. That's how you live. Hopefully, that's how you live a long time.
Yeah. He's just one of those elder statesmen you just have to respect.
Yeah.
That and his decades of just phenomenal work.
Nice. Well, guys, should we call it an evening?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. If you're ready.
Sure.
That's good.
We had a good time.
Sure.
Yeah. We did good. Well, happy Friday, everybody. Fantastic Nerd Den. Pretty relaxing. Apologies for having to bounce for a couple minutes, but thank you for holding it down.
Oh, wow. I forgot. Is it 27 or 26 Fridays left? Shit, I lost track.
You'll have to start over.
I think it's 27.
I like how I'm very curious. I cannot wait until it's like 1 week left or something, or 2 weeks left, and see how you're doing. See if you're ready or if you're just like having second thoughts.
Nah, every day I'm getting closer and closer to being.
Are you getting ready to get your drawing hand going again?
You mean my pimp hand going? You better
Yeah.
believe it.
Sure, your pimp hand.
My pimp hand is strong.
Good.
I'm gonna slap some board down. Slap some pencils on some boards.
All right, everybody, that's enough. Friday night, Nerd Den with Andrew, ASMR.
Lean in a little closer. Lean in a little closer.
Andrew SMR, FM.
You ready? Ready?
Yeah.
Turn around. Turn around. Arch your back. Arch your back. There you go. Arch it. Arch it. You ready? Oh! Oh!
Have a good night, everybody.
Have a good night, everybody. Love you guys. See you next
That
week.
was awful.
Have a good weekend.
Goodbye.
Slap that ass.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft. I'm pretty sure that's one thing I don't have to do in Minecraft.